So let's talk about the prices in Kleinburg. First thing you have to ask yourself is, what do I want to buy? Do I want to buy resale or do I want to buy pre-construction? Pre-construction is when you go to the builder and you look at some floor plans, you look at some models, and you purchase straight from them. You put a deposit, and then a year to a year and a half later, you get your brand new house. Resale is when you buy from somebody who's lived in a house for a bit. Now, I'd say that in Kleinburg, there is almost a third option, and that is resale that's pretty much brand new. From 2014 to 2017, a lot of people purchased houses as an investment property and prices skyrocketed. So now they're trying to unload those investments, and the builder is having a hard time keeping up with those prices. And what you're seeing now is the exact same model home going for about $150,000 to $200,000 cheaper on the resale market than at the builders. And I think the builder actually has pulled their sales. It's been about half a year now. I think they're just restarting, putting out 10 lots at a time with a lot of incentives, but it still doesn't come close to $150,000 to $200,000. So I think right now it is early 2018, so it's February 2018. The move right now is to purchase a resale brand new home and save yourself a lot of money. And also you have to take into account that these homes already have some upgrades as well. You'd probably be dropping about 20, 30, 40,000, even maybe 80,000 depending on what your taste is. If you buy from the builder, these already have those costs caked into them. Now, in terms of what are the important price points here in Kleinburg, well, new inventory starts at around $800,000. This is pretty much, brand new or a year or 2 years old. And for $800,000, you get a townhouse or semi-detached. They vary in prices. They go from, I think they've cracked the $800,000 mark. So maybe like high 700, 790, 780 for a townhouse, all the way to about 850. Semi about 820 to about high 800s. And then from there, you go to the first detached level house. So it used to be about $1 million for a detached house. It's come down a bit in the winter time to about $930,000, $950,000 for a detached house. 30-foot lots, 35-foot lots are the biggest ones for that price point. The biggest thing here is the parking. So this is only a single car garage. So if you have two cars, you have to park them back to back, and that can be very, very annoying. I know some people have put cement on their properties. They've cut out the curb, that kind of thing. It's not legal. The city hasn't done anything, but they could ask you to just remove everything you've done, even if you buy the house afterwards. Next, you have the slightly bigger detached lot. It's about 38 to 44 feet wide, and it goes for about $1.25 million to $1.3 million. And the biggest difference here is that you get that double car garage. So remember, the jump from about $1 million to 1.25 to 1.3 million is that double car garage with a slightly bigger lot. And this is the most popular house here in Kleinburg that sells. Big enough for families, has that double car garage. It's a house that people can live in for a very long time. Now, if you're looking for something slightly bigger, the next jump is about 44-foot lots to about 50-foot lots. And if you look at this aerial shot, you'll see these two subdivisions. Everything I just mentioned from the towns, the semis, and the detached, they're in this left subdivision. This is actually where I live. I do most of my business right over here. If you look at the right, you see slightly bigger homes. They're about 3,500 square feet, but the range starts at $1.5 to $2 million. And I should point out that in this little subdivision, you only have these bigger detached. You don't have the towns and the semis. Now, what about other types of inventory? Let's say older bungalows. You see those all over Kleinburg. The price will vary. Sometimes they're just knockdown bungalows that you'd use for land to build a custom home. And then you also have those mansions. Well, not mansions, but homes starting at like $3 million to about $5 million. Absolutely gorgeous. You see them in little enclaves around the area. Those are more like touch and go basis. If you're interested in something like that, just send me an email. I know a lot of people are looking for land. I've gotten a few emails, and we're looking for bungalows to knock down. If you're looking for something bigger, it's just case by case basis. Shoot me an email and then we can go from there. So to recap, $800,000 buys you a town or a semi. $950,000 buys you a detached with a single car garage. 1.2 to 1.3 million buys you a double car garage detached on a 38 to 44 foot lot. and then 1.5 to 2 million buys you a 3,500 square foot house on a 44 foot lot.